Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we're back to Let's Play Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, on Sony PlayStation 4. Last time we made our way through No Mans Wharf, where we walked around with a torch for a little while, and then we lit up that big chandelier-looking thing up there, and we don't need the torch anymore, except for, the evil dark spider thingies that are a pain in the ass. And then we met Gevlin, who likes to wheel, he likes to deal. He gave me a great axe that's 25 pounds. So, good stuff. Today we're going to do our best to finish up the wharf, and by our best, I mean we're going to, because this area is not that long. We should be able to finish this pretty quickly. And that's good, because I've been recording since 11 o'clock at night, and it's currently 5 in the morning. So I need to stop recording at some point in my lifetime here. I'm having fun, but at some point I need to stop. I think those dogs are dead. I haven't reloaded the area yet, so yeah, I'm pretty sure those dogs are dead. These guys are scared of the light, so they're not outside. Correct. By and tattered cloth hood. Yeah, these guys drop the weirdest stuff. I don't know why. Front. I don't think there's anything in here. There's still a few areas around here that I want to check to see if we missed anything. Because I'm 90% sure we did, but we'll do all that as we can. Starting with killing this guy. There we go. And if we go up here, well, we can't even run through the water. Not cool, my dude. If we go up here and we kick this, we have a shortcut back to the beginning of the level. Yay! We so happy. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything up here because, oh, do I still have, no. Oh, I think I'm just medium rolling. We were light rolling at the start of the series, so, oh well. This guy right here, I don't think you'll talk to unless your intellect is high enough.
I see light, but it remains dim. I am Carillion, and I've no interest in the magic impaired.
So this is for mages. This is your sorcery trainer. He gives you lots of good stuff. You need to have higher intellect than I do. I think like 20 or something, but you'll probably have it by the time you get here, assuming you've actually put points into your intellect stat. So yeah, you're probably good. I am not good because I haven't put any points into my intellect stat, and this little bastard is doing his best to go swimming. Get wrecked. Well, I like how you can see. I liked how you could see him on the bottom of the floor for a second there. You couldn't see him on the bottom of the floor for very long, but he was there. I think there's like one or two more that are hanging like that around here somewhere. I don't remember exactly where they are. It might have just been that guy, actually. Oh, nope. There's a little buddy. Get wrecked. Try not to fall into the water with him. And I think that should be everybody. Alright, we still have a couple areas over in the village to explore, and then we'll pop an effigy so we can summon Lucatiel for the fight. It's a pretty decent fight. It's probably a better idea to have a shield for the fight than to be dual wielding like I am, but I think we'll survive. So, we should be fine. Alright, nothing in there. Already been over there. I think we found most of the stuff in here. There's just like one or two things we can potentially nab. And can't do anything with that. I think we've been over there, but I don't think there's anything over there. No, we were definitely over there earlier. Sir, I thought you were an enemy because, again, these phantoms are bright as fuck. Why? I don't know. But they are. I think we only missed a couple things over like this particular section. Like there was like maybe 1 or 2 spots we could have went that we didn't go. Like over here, I don't think we went. Yeah, we got those. I don't think we went out here. There might not have been a point actually. Yeah, there wasn't a point because it was right where we were. Okay, so we obviously didn't miss that much. Right here. This is where we ring the bell, so we're good right there. If I missed stuff in here, I'm not remembering where it's at. There's Gavlan, I think. Yeah, I don't think we actually missed a whole lot in here. I thought we did, but I think we cleared it out better than I was thinking we did. Here we're good. Drop down there. Drop down there. Barely used any Estus in this place. Yeah, I don't think we actually missed anything in here. If I did, I don't know where it's at, so I'm not worried about it, I don't think. I don't think we can get up to... No, we were already up there. That was where Gavilan was. So I don't think we missed anything up here either. If there was an item here, I don't remember what it was. So, oh well. But yeah, I think we are good. I think we have basically cleared out the wharf. So we are Gucci to go. Alright, let's go ahead and pop ourselves an effigy, of which we have 19. It's a bit much. But hey, it's honest work. And I think that's the Lucatil sign right there. Let me do one more glance over here. Oh, you're a shade. Bradley of the Old Guard. That's a neat little shield, and you got a spear. I don't think we need him. I don't think he's part of any quests or anything like that, so we can safely ignore him as far as I'm aware. Yeah. We have managed to clear this place out in one basic loop without having to die and respawn anything. So yeah, we're good. This should be Lucatil, yeah. So we summon her, she comes with us, and we go kill the boss. Let me make sure. I think it's 3 times we have to summon her, but I could be wrong. So let me make sure. Let's see. Why you don't tell me? It's not telling me, but I'm pretty sure it is just 3. Yeah, 3 times. Okay. Okay, but if she dies before you kill the boss, you have to redo it. Or you have to resummon her. So what you can do is, if she does die, go to a boss that she appears at, and you know you can beat relatively easily, and use the bonfire aesthetic to turn it into New Game Plus, and summon her for that boss like 3 times in a row. People are suggesting the boss at the bottom of an area that we haven't been to, but I'm thinking about it, and the boss there isn't that tough, so yeah, it might actually work out pretty well. Hey, these guys, we're going to see them when we get to the Lost Bastille. They're big, and they're kind of powerful, but they're not super dangerous, so neato. And no, I'm not saying Nito like you know, the guy from Dark Souls 1. Even though I think about that every time I say Nito. Okay, nothing up here. We're good to go. Let's take off these throwing knives that I don't think I even actually put to use. And let's go through here. And let's enter the fight. And hopefully Lucatile doesn't take a minute and a half to enter the fog like the other guy did. So this guy, he's called the Flexile Sentry. He has 2 bodies, therefore he has no back spot to, you know, try to bother him with. So he can attack any direction. I don't think he can attack both directions at once, so you have to worry about that. My falchion might break. That's kind of less than happy. Let's see. Oh, you guys are both. I'm trying to put on a better weapon here, but it's not working for me. Okay, so instead of you, let's go for the winged spear there. We're still doing enough damage, and this guy obviously he's not going to cause too many problems. I think if you wanted to, you could probably bonfire setting this place and fight this guy 3 times, but I don't think it's worth it. So there we go. There we go. Flexile Sentry done, and we got the Flexile Sentry sold. That actually gives us a very good curved sword, which I would love to use because it has the highest base damage and it has the same scaling as the falchion, except for the part where you need 15 petrified dragon bones to upgrade it, and I currently have 1. Yeah. So I'd love to use it, but the problem is, good luck getting the stuff for it. Let me see here. Where you at? So yeah, you can get the warped sword, which I think is the curved sword that I want. It at +5, it'll have 250 attack compared to the falchion's 240, and EA strength and dex scaling. It doesn't have the bleed, sadly, but you could make it bleed. But that would A, nuke its damage, and B, put its scaling down to B. So really though, it's not too bad. Pretty good. You can also get the arced sword, which is a curved great sword, which is pretty neat. Let's see. At +5, it'll have 360 attack, C strength scaling, and A dex scaling, but you need 26 strength and 16 dex for it. So it's not bad if you. It's probably pretty good for a quality weapon, actually. Not bad at all. Trying to see something here real fast, but it's not showing it to me. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to see how much durability they have or has at the highest level, but it's not showing it to me. So, yeah, oh well, not to worry about it. So you get a curved great sword, a curved sword, or you can also get the barbed club, which is 20 strength, 18 dex. C scaling, strength, and dex at all levels, 270 attack power, and I think it might do bleed. I'm not sure. Yeah, it does bleed, so that's pretty cool. You can probably power stance 2 of those. That'd be pretty nice. 5 pounds. Oh, for the other 2, the arced sword, the curved great sword, that's 14 pounds, and I think the other curved sword the regular one. It has 3.5 pounds. So if I could get the excuse me, if I could get the petrified dragon bones for it, that'd be great. The problem is, like you said, they're rare. And by the time we could probably get it to +5, we could add both of our falchions to +10. So, oh well. Anyways, right here, open this fella, and we get Pyromancy Flame and Fireball if we want to start pyromancing. I think the Pyromancy Flame is still extra light, so that could be something to deal with. No weight whatsoever, so I think it weighed like 0.5 in Dark Souls 1, didn't it? It might have. And I think the Fireball actually has much better range this time, so that is something to be happy about. Let me see here. Oh, something to worry about with the fight in this area. The water level will rise as you are fighting the boss. I think at some point it'll get high enough to drown you, but I've never spent long enough on the fight for it to make a difference. So, oh, we can't even check it anyways. I was going to check the Fireball, like arc, but we can't since we don't have the slot, and we don't even have the attunement slot for it, so, oh well. Alright, nothing else here that we care about. Let's go ahead and hit you. And we've landed in a place that looks basically the same, except it's a different area. So, yeah. I don't think we can even see the wharf from here. If we can, I'm not seeing it, but oh well. Fine work. Fantastic. I am awesome. Thank you. How many repair powders do we actually have? Because we could use that to repair our falchions, but we're going to be hitting up a bonfire reasonably soon, so I'm not terribly worried about it. Yeah, we got 3, so they're going to be in short demand until roughly the middle-ish of the game. You can probably stock up to have a fat supply for New Game Plus, but for just New Game in general, you have to watch out for it. Get wrecked. And goodbye. Alright, let's go ahead and I don't think there's a treasure chest in here. No. Okay, yeah, we're good. Let's just go ahead and head on in. I think the spear has good durability. Yeah, 50, so not bad. This might be a slightly shorter episode, because we're going to grab our bonfire here, maybe do 1 or 2 things, and basically be done. Maybe do some stuff in Majula, but yeah, I don't want to do too much in, no! I don't want to do too much in here before we get too far, because why not? Yeah. Sir, I don't want to re-ride the elevator. We can see our undead nipples. I trying to remember how we get to... Oh, that's right. I remember. Okay, so... we want to go back up. We're going to ride this elevator like twice more. Alright. Door open. Roll out. It closes. And we ride our way to that item, wherever it's at. I think it's like over here, right? Ta-da! There you go. Scimitar and repair powder, nice. We already have scimitar. You know, we have several of them, and I'm not using them as is. They're going to give us a bonfire in the very, very near future, so don't feel it necessary to use your repair powder there. What we are going to use is a bunch of our regular souls to, you know, get some fat chunks of levels and upgrade our second falchion to a decent level there. Yeah, we can upgrade it to at least level 1. Actually, if we save our souls, we could probably upgrade it pretty high in this area. I forget how much it costs, but I think we do it here. Yeah, nothing in there. Okay, so let's go through here. Now, I think you want to be careful here. You can't go through a lot of these doors. There's like one or two you can go through, but let's see. No, it might be a little further up. A little further up, there's like an area that's kind of like this with cages, except I think they're much smaller and the hallway is narrower, and there are dudes that explode as you walk by, and I've died to that at least once. I've been very careful about it afterwards, but I've died to it at least once. So, here we go. There's a bonfire right here, and then we start from a completely different area of the Bastille than we did previously. So, yes, a pretty decently sized area. Trying to decide if I want to go grab an item real fast right now while we're here just to grab it. Be careful. This guy is shooting... Actually, all these guys are shooting fire stuff, which is not great for all the barrels of bullshit around here, so be careful. This guy in particular is being an ass. Will you stop reloading? Every time you reload, I miss my shot. Okay, so I want to get to at least one of the items around here because we can. There's an item over here, I think, but I'm not gonna go down there because it's dangerous down there. And you'll see why when we actually do end up going down there. But first off, we want to go right over here. And actually, no, we might not be able to get to where I'm thinking about right now. Yeah, I don't think we can actually get to where I'm thinking about. Never mind. We have to come back later for it, from a different area. I think, yeah, we have to start from the higher tier right there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to recommend going down there right now, especially with our current Estus and soul amount. I do not recommend it at the moment. So, instead, to finish this episode off, we will go level, potentially. But first, we want to go to the Lost Bastille, the tower part. This is where we came in originally. This will get, we'll try to get to the blacksmith of the area real fast, and it should be pretty easy to do. So we should be good to go. Let's see, go back to our falchions. There we go. And let's go. That guy, he's the guy that we saw, I know we just saw him in the wharf. Give me 1 second. I need to pop a lozenge real fast. Let's go through here. Let's see. I don't think this guy can reach us from over here. If he can, I don't remember it being able to happen. We might as well take this guy out since he's, you know, nearby and we have the arrows for it. He has a decent bit of attack power to worry about, but I'm not terribly concerned. Our arrows will do the job. There we go. Get 650 souls out of it. Fantastic. Alright, yeah, okay, right here. If we go around over here, yeah, there's an item. And it lets us do some stuff that I want to attempt. Radiant Life Gem, Large Shard, fantastic. We could ignore our other falchion and just, you know, get up to +2 on one of them. I don't think I have any fire bombs, which is a shame. Yeah, if we had a fire bomb, that'd be real nice. But as it is... Actually, this is a perfect opportunity to fire. Ta-da! Everything dies, including almost me. Hey, you were not paying attention, were you, sir? Stop locking onto the dog down there. Trying to fight this asshole. There you go. You die. We're all happy. Cool. There is a dog over... There's an alive dog... Oh, there you are. There you go. That's what I wanted. Let's see, this is the door that we could have come in the other way, the slightly safer way. But where's the fun in that? We're going to go fight something, and you're going to recognize it. And once you recognize it, you're going to be like, oh, that makes sense. So, walk over here. I'm going to ignore the treasure chest, because look who decided to come back. It's the Pursuer. So yeah, they call this guy the Pursuer, because he chases you around several levels, and he'll pop up as kind of like a mini-boss in some levels. And he's basically as tough as he was as a boss. So, yeah. Here, it's kind of a pain, because you have to worry about that hole in the ground. It's not too bad, though. He also has a new move, or a new, maybe not a new move, but an ability to watch out for when he gets to like 30% health, but we should be fine. So this is why I was saying I probably should have been better at fighting this guy than I was, because you fight this guy like several times throughout the game. I forget if he shows up during the original Dark Souls 2, but he definitely shows up here several times. Okay, when he does this, this is your chance. Get over here, wail on him. Get as much of your damage in as possible, and yeah, if you're close enough, you'll avoid that explosion that he did, and you'll be able to kill him, and you'll be happy. Now, every time you kill a Pursuer like this, he'll drop a Twinkling Titanite. Yeah. So that means weapons with Twinkling Titanites are easier to upgrade than the ones with Petrified Dragon Bones, since you'll fight the Pursuer like 5 or 6 times or something like that. I forget the exact number, but you'll fight it a few times. Here we go. Fragrant Branch of Yore, very nice. Covetous Silver Serpent Ring, which we already have the better version of, the +1, and the Human Effigy. So yeah, he'll pop in as soon as you get to over where this chest is, which is why I didn't want to activate it just yet, just in case I died against him. He'll show up at least twice more in this area. Once where I said, oh, it's dangerous to go down there. You don't want to go down there right now, trust me. And then once more in a very cramped area, actually, which is a real pain in the ass. Here's Lucatiel. Yeah, I think she was right near the bonfire in the original version of the game, but they moved her here in this version for some reason. The antiquated key. I forget what the frick that does. I don't remember what this damn key goes to. It opens something in this area. So, there we go. Good stuff.
I thought that might be you. You haven't changed a bit, have you? The longer I am here, the more madness I discover. A wretched place indeed, but not without traces of its former glory. What could have caused such degradation? Ah, yes. I have not thanked you for humoring me the other day. This is for you.
Hey, human effigy.
Of course,
Nice.
I have no idea what it is.
I don't think she's hollow or anything. She's just here on a
Our
journey.
land of Mirror is surrounded by enemies and constantly at war. There is only one way up in Mirror. Join the Order and prove yourself in battle. My family had little fortune and no name. I had to carve out a piece of the world for myself. With two things. My sword and my loyalty to my lord. I was raised to wield a sword from birth. Life was hard, but I never gave it a second thought. I had swift success on the battlefield and quickly attained respectable stature. And then I came here to... Have you heard of the undead? These poor souls affected by the curse. An undead gradually loses his humanity until his wits degrade completely. Finally, he turns hollow and preys upon others. And a hollow can never be human again. One can skirt this wicked fate only with the help of the souls found here. Assuming, of course, that the legends are true. I can only hope that they are.
Oh, she took her mask off. Neat.
I'm sorry to burden you with talk of my fate. I suppose I've grown weary these days. I'm sorry. I suppose I've grown...
I'm curious if that's a burn scar on her face, or if that's something like the curse is like starting to affect her or something. Because I'm curious here. And we can't really get a good look. Like, I'm trying to, but she like puts her head down and we can't see. Yeah, we get closer to her and she nods her head. Yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to be a burn scar or it could be like a really weird tattoo or something. But, oh well. But yeah, there we go. Advance her dialogue just a little bit. Or her story just a little bit. I'm curious about something. Never mind. I thought we could turn something on or off, but I think it was added in later games. Go over here. And right up here. Our Titanite Shard. Fantastic. Good stuff. Alright, Lucatiel, we'll see you as we see you. Let's go ahead and get our stuff up. This guy is big, and he likes to bother me, and I'd rather not be bothered. I don't know if he can come through here. If he can, I wouldn't be upset, but... He fireballed me as I was waiting for my Estus to take its time. You piece of shit, Estus. 20 minutes later, you're still waiting on your frickin' heal. Oh well. We obviously needed to be knocked down a peg as it was, so, oh well. The Pursuer, he won't respawn in the same area. So while we will end up fighting him later, we are not going to have to refight him in that particular spot that he was just in. Alright, you do a fair amount of damage, but you're not too bad for the most part. So, goodbye. Oh, Lucatiel left. Okay. Alright, let's go over here, where these fellows are waiting for us. There we go. Now, this right here will lead to the boss of the area, but as you can see, you need a fragrant branch of yore to get past it. That's why I suggested holding on to one of them from earlier, because otherwise it would be a pain in the ass to actually, you know, go fight the boss. I think you can get to the boss without it. It's just significantly more of a pain in the ass to do so. And I'd rather not have a pain in the ass to do so. Goodbye, sir. Alright, you die. Yeah, so we're going to use one of our statues over there, or one of our branches over there, and then there's another statue in the area that will be blocking a bonfire that I want to use it at, because that bonfire will be A, very useful, and B, it will have access to the ability to get boss souls, or get boss weapons. So, real nice. Real helpful. Gold pine resin, neat. Alright, so right here, this guy. You don't want him to hit that barrel, because we need that barrel for something right now. So get him to come over here, avoid his grab attack or two or whatever he has there, and then let's gently nudge this barrel down. It rolls. It went the wrong way. How'd you go the wrong way, game? You went the wrong way. Oh, come on. I need you to go over here. I don't know if this is going to work. And even if it does, it's probably not the best idea. But let's see if I can hit it with a fire arrow. Yeah, okay, that worked. Cool. So yeah, we wanted to blow this up right here. That is very useful. I don't think it killed the dog, but oh well. Through here, that's where we could have dropped off from the other bonfire. And if you go through there enough, the Pursuer will spawn and you'll have to fight him. And there's several enemies in there to fight him in the area where you fight him. So it's not the best thing in the world to do right now. Because, well, it's just not great. Alright, so we have our other blacksmith here. Let's go ahead and grab this. Large shard ×2. Yeah, we're going to be able to upgrade both of our weapons, I think. Titanite shard ×5. Iron arrow ×10. Heavy bolt ×10. I don't think... Let me check something on this guy real fast. don't think we need to worry about something here that I'm thinking of. Okay, yeah, he's not going to give you anything for spending a lot of money at him. So, but he will upgrade all your stuff with the magic stuff or the infusions and whatnot and all that other good stuff. So.
Oh, why can't they all be this easy? We've got a wild one here. Shape up. Shape up, I say. Oh, that's it, yes. That's the way. Dear flame, how brightly you burn.
This guy, as we're going to find out, is obsessed with flame.
Flame, I smell flame upon you. I'm Macduff the blacksmith. All I want is a little flame. So, hand that ember to me. Right now, you imbecile.
Well, at least you're polite about it. But yeah, give him the dull ember.
What a marvelous ember. You've got stones, I pray. Give me stones, and I'll fortify your gear.
Alright, so talk to him again if we want to.
Dear flame, I give you my all, and you waver and falter. From the start of time, flame allowed man to flourish, and even now he devises new fiery arts, but his reason makes him doubt flame. And so we waver and falter. The power of flame, power of the gods. In the end, it is all beyond our reach. And so, flame allures us, and we attempt to harness its power. Flame, dear flame. Flame, dear flame, I give you my all.
If you could stop swinging that hammer at me, that'd be great. So we could buy items from this guy. We'll do that in a moment. We could also reinforce and whatnot. Let's see. We have... Oh, I have the wrong falchion on. Oops. Okay, but let's go ahead and get one level each for our two falchions that are both level 4. And then we need 5 more to upgrade them to the next level, so that's nice. Now, if we wanted to, we could also go to infused weapon. And let's say we wanted to make our dagger into a magic dagger. We would need a faint stone and 2,000 souls. And as you can see, it lowers the scaling of the dagger. It's currently E strength and B dex. And if we put it on the magic path, it would lower the dex scaling to C and put the magic scaling at C. And you look to the right and you lose physical damage, and instead you gain magic damage. Same thing with fire, same thing with lightning. Now again, if you have something that already has an element on it, like if we had the hide spear that has built-in lightning damage, and we gave it the lightning infusion, it would increase the lightning damage. So like for Cleric Sacred Chime right here, since you're going to be using a lot of lightning stuff, what you would want to do is you want to take this, you want to use the Bolt Stone, and notice how on the right your lightning damage goes up by 11 points there, so real nice. But your dark damage bonus goes down, so If you're using hexes, you might not want to do this, but if you're using like, so for like a magic staff, for a magic staff, if you had the magic, it would increase the magic attack, as we can see here, by a pretty fair chunk right there. So real nice for being able to get lots of damage out of your spells and whatnot. So very nice. For the most part, I'm going to keep my my falchion as normal, because even with like bleed or poison, we end up losing damage. So most of these are pretty self-explanatory. We got magic, we got fire, we got lightning, we got dark, we got poison, and we got bleed. And right here, this is the raw scaling. Requires a raw stone, and you're looking at it, you're like, oh wow, my damage goes up by quite a lot. Take a look in the bottom left at my scaling. That got nuked down to E on dexterity from a B from dexterity. Yeah, so what raw does is it adds a decent amount of damage to the weapon, but then it puts your scaling super low. So for some boss weapons and special weapons that never go beyond like a D scaling anyways, this is actually a really good infusion, because the damage that you get from making it raw would greatly outweigh the damage you get from the D strength scaling or whatever it has. So this is definitely good for some weapons, but it's not good for what I care about. We also got Enchanted. This is actually kind of neat. So what this one does is it makes your physical attack scale off your magic stat. It does lower your other physical stats, your physical attribute bonuses, but it'll make your physical attack do better if you have a mate, if you're doing magic. Compared to the magic infusion, which makes it so you're doing more magic damage. This you're still doing physical damage, but any scaling you get is coming from the magic stat that you currently have. And mundane is weird. I don't know exactly how this works, but I think it's something like it scales with like your lowest stat, like your lowest stat between like strength, dex, or anything really. I have no idea how this works. If you want to know how mundane works, look it up yourself, because I don't know and I don't care. So sorry, but I know what I like and it's not that. Let's go ahead real fast.
Dear Flame.
Real fast. Let's put on the proper falchion. There you go. That's the good shit. And let's light our torch. And let's light this. And let's sit down at the bonfire. And now that that torch is lit and we have reset the area, McDuff has actually moved to his anvil, and instead of using the treasure chest he was sitting on as a chair. So, there we go. Craftsman Hammer and Twinkling Titanite. Yeah, there we go. I think the Craftsman Hammer is just like a basic, like mace. Yeah, not too bad. Let's see, it needs 20 strength. Okay. Yeah, we don't need it.
I ought to fetch a new ember. Flame.
He says flame, dear flame, a lot, in case you haven't noticed.
And even now, he devises new but his reason makes him
Oh, I thought we heard this dialogue already. Never mind.
And so we waver and falter. The power of flame. Okay, we have heard that one, so alright, for stuff we can buy from him, we can buy a Bastard Sword, an Uchi Katana if you want another dex weapon right there, but you can only buy the one. A Great Axe, another Winged Spear, the Scythe is not too shabby, I think. The Longbow, which I definitely want, so yes. The Crossbow, I don't give a flying balls about.
The Royal Kite Shield is the lowest strength requirement, 100% block shield, so it's definitely something you want if you're not super high on your strength stat. And it's also lighter than the Drink Lake Shield. If you are strength and you have the required equip load, the Drink Lake Shield is better in a lot of regards. But this is an excellent middle ground between like a medium shield without it, and then going to the Drink Lake Shield. So definitely something to keep in mind if you want. Here we can buy infinite stock of iron arrows, and I think they're cheaper than what we had at the guy at Majula. And we can buy a repair powder, which is always something to buy. And we can also buy infinite large titanite shards right off the bat. I don't know why they let you buy infinite of these, whereas the regular titanite shards at the guy in Majula, you can only buy 10, and then you have to wait for somebody else to show up before you can buy infinite titanite shards. It's real weird. I have no idea why they did this. But I will take 5 of you, and we will reinforce mine falchions. So let's see, we're at 180 and 92. I'm sorry. We're at 180 and 70, and 66 and 54.
I ought to fled. Flame.
Alright, so 192 and 70, 69 and 54. Okay, so the scaling still didn't go up any, but the basic bleed went up a tiny amount. Okay, cool.
I ought fled.
There we go, plus 5. And then we need titanite chunks for the next level. I think it's 8 that we get the A scaling index. But either way, it's not too far off. While we're here, yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade our longbow here. So yeah, right off the bat, it's stronger. I mean, the base form is stronger than the +1 form of the short bow. It requires slightly more stats to wield, but nothing we can't handle. So totally worth it. It's a pound heavier. Totally worth it. Okay. I'll upgrade it again eventually, but for now I think that's perfectly fine. Let's see, instead of you, put on you. Let's go. We have a longbow now. Fantastic. And then, since we're here, we could buy more titanite shards, but instead I'm going to stock up on our iron arrows. Fantastic. Awesome. Cool. And then, since we're also here, our goal is to stock up on souls. So let's get started here. We might be able to grab a level or 2 out of this. Probably just the 1, actually. No, we may be able to squeeze 2 levels out of this. Remember the part where I said this might be a short episode? Lies, slander, deceit. Alright, Majula, let's go. Whew. Yeah, I've been recording for 7 hours tonight. Nice.
There, seek lest.
Yeah. Alright. We are 400 points away from the level. You know what? We're going to fix that, because that is something I can do right now. I know I've said, just spend your excess souls on life gems or something like that. I can't help myself. I really can't. If I see the ability to, get a level in like one enemy kill, then I will do so. Oh, I forgot he was awake. I don't know why I forgot he was, but I did, and it's gonna cost me. There you go. You died fast. If you want to farm these guys, they might drop their hide knight weapons, and those are physical and lightning, I think, for the most part. I don't really care about fighting you. I got everything I needed, actually. So, yeah. If I was playing off screen, I would probably farm these guys to get a 3rd level, but I'm not terribly worried about it. So, we got everything I needed. This was actually quite the lucrative episode.
There, seek, lest.
Alright, we can get 2 points. I really hate level and adaptability. Like, I get what they were going for with this, but the fact that you have to spend your level ups on a stat in order to get back to the speed of Dark Souls 1 rolls and Estus recoveries, it just irks me and a lot of other people the wrong way. Yeah, let's get a few more points of stamina for now. I have a general build in mind. Like, if I wanted to stop at soul level 150 for like PvP or anything like that, I have a pretty decent idea of what my stats would be for that. But since I don't think we're actually, finding anybody ever, I'm not really terribly worried about it. But either way, okay, cool. We got a fair chunk done today. We managed to defeat the Flexile Sentry. Then we went a little bit into the Lost Bastille and discovered a new blacksmith. Next episode, we'll continue into the Lost Bastille and get more stuff done in there. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Roll those dice.